afternoon, folks. Rowena Rapids reporting from BPN News, a weird but true event that recently occurred. I am here not far from Pithro near the Euphrates River talking with a man named Balaam. He is well known to many to be a powerful man who speaks with the one true God of Israel. Mr. Balaam, can you tell us what happened?
Yes, my donkey talked. More like yelled at me.
Are you certain you heard your donkey speak to you?
I am certain. He was rather cross with me from beating him with this stick 3 times.
That sounds very mean. Why did you beat your donkey?
I've had that donkey for years, and he never displeased me so much until today.
What did your donkey say to you, Mr. Balaam?
He said, "What have I done to you that deserves your beating me 3 times? It made me look like a fool in front of the king's messengers and my 2 servants. 3 times on the road by the river it stupidly misbehaved. First, it ran off the road suddenly into a field while I was riding him. The second time, it crushed my foot against the wall. Look, I'm limping now. I have to get someone to look at my foot. And the third time, it sat down in front of a narrow pass, and I was still on his back. So each time I beat it, and hard. I should have brought my sword."
After the 3rd time, when your donkey spoke, what else did it say?
After I threatened its life, he said, "But am I the same donkey you have ridden all your life? Have I ever done anything like this before?" I answered his pathetic whining and said, "No." Then God showed me why he was misbehaving. I saw an angel with a sword blocking our way.
An angel? Why did God send an angel to block your way with a sword?
Well, I misbehaved badly. I disobeyed God's orders to go with the king's messengers and cursed the people of Israel in the wilderness. You see, a few days ago, King Balaam of Moab sent messengers to me to curse a nation of people who came out of slavery from Egypt. God parted the Red Sea for them and helped them all escape. Balak, he is afraid of them and believes if I place a curse on them, it would weaken their power. The king, he's a fool. He thinks their power is in their own strength. He doesn't understand their power is in God alone. And God has blessed them.
Yes, we all know that nothing can stand in God's way. Not by power, not by might, but by the Spirit of God, we can do the unbelievable. Go on, Mr. Balaam.
Yes. King Balak sent a message of panic about these Israelites and wanted me to curse the whole lot of them. I told the king's messengers the first time that I only speak what God tells me so. I had them spend the night until I spoke with God. In the morning, I told them what God said. He told me, "Do not go with them. You are not to curse these people, for they have been blessed." So I didn't go and sent the messengers back to the king.
But why are you traveling with them on the road if God said not to?
Because God doesn't give me enough credit for the work that I do. King Balak sent another group of messengers larger than the first. They even had gold and silver to convince me. I told them again, I will ask God and wait until morning, even though I knew his answer before was, do not go. I asked again. I never get my own way. This time, God said, since these men have come for you, get up and go with them, but do only what I tell you to do. Do I always do what he says to do?
Oh, Mr. Balaam, that sounds like a pretty bad attitude. God must be very mad at you.
I didn't care what he felt, so I got up and went with the king's messengers to curse the blessed people of Israel, God's chosen people, if I can.
Are we getting to the angel part?
Yes. After my donkey talked, God opened my eyes to what it saw. An angel blocked our way with a drawn sword and said, why did you beat your donkey those 3 times? Look, I have come to block your way because you are stubbornly resisting me. 3 times the donkey saw me and shied away. Otherwise, I would have certainly have killed you by now and spared the donkey. Right there on the road, I fell on my face and confessed I had sinned by disobeying God. I should have obeyed his words the first time the messengers came, but my heart wanted to go with them. The angel said after this, go with these men, but say only what I tell you to say. Again, only what God says.
That sounds like the best course of action to take, Mr. Balaam.
Please. We need to keep moving. I got business with King Balak. I'm told he is meeting me along the way. Fool still thinks I can curse Israel. Are we done here, Ms. Rapids?
Yes, we are done here. A donkey talked to a power-mad sort of prophet guy, and an angel had to block him and his donkey. It shows us that God can make a donkey talk to get his message through. I'm Wawita Rapids reporting for BPN News, the best possible news.